Now from the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is your weather today. Here's Chief Meteorologist William Cole.
All right, folks, here we go on a hump day Wednesday. Again, hopefully it's off to a good start for you. And I tell you what, we're just kind of in this stuck in the rut pattern where we have some clouds, some fog in the morning, some afternoon sun, and again, daytime highs very close to 80. That is the exact same forecast for today. It may be a little bit breezier as we go through the afternoon, a southeasterly wind kicking in, all ahead of our approaching storm system. In fact, we'll do it all over again one more time tomorrow, Thursday, but then after that, we are literally T-minus 2 days until we've got big weather changes on the way in the form of a strong fall cold front that may be even looking a little bit stronger. What does that mean? We'll talk about that coming up. So these were the morning lows out the door this morning. Like I mentioned, it was damp, it was cloudy, there was some fog around, and again, because of all of that, overnight lows only made it down into the mid 60s. The fog was a little more dense and typically and technically rather is still being reported as a little bit denser up in our northeastern counties. There in fact was a dense fog advisory in effect up there. That has now been allowed to expire. And like I mentioned, as we go through the rest of the morning, especially into the early afternoon, all of that will lift. And in fact, we'll do a better job today of even burning off some of that low gray cloud cover. But look at this. You can see this fetch of Gulf of Mexico moisture, not just that it's in Texas or North Texas, but look how far to the north it's been able to make it up into Kansas. In fact, all the way up into parts of Nebraska. Again, this is what we call maritime moisture. It's just thick out there. It's damp out there. And again, that's going to be lingering until, like I mentioned, our big fall cold front that arrives. Now that will sweep all of that out and temperatures will be turning chillier. And again, the overall air mass, again, humidity wise, will be quite a bit drier heading into the weekend as well. So here's that big storm system. Take a look at this area spin. Now this is looking a little more impressive this morning. It's not so much even that this storm system is going to move across North Texas, because it's not. It's going to stay well to our north, but what it's going to do, and we were talking about this yesterday as well, it's going to tap into this modified Arctic air that is currently sitting across parts of Canada. In fact, this morning we've got temperatures up there of negative 15, not a wind chill, but an air temperature of negative 15. So again, as that upper level storm system taps in to some of that air, again, it just scoots across the northern tier of the nation. But again, it will push a front down into our area, turning us chillier. And again, it's not even just so much we have one storm system that's going to do that. We have a series of storm systems, a series of fronts that will be moving through with reinforcing shots of cooler air. So the bottom line is this is not a one-day deal. This is not a one-weekend deal. In fact, most of my updated 12-day from Friday on has temperatures trending well below normal. Now here's one at least tweak to the forecast. Right? As the front comes through on Friday, we know it's going to be turning chillier, and the front comes through early in the day, very late Thursday night, very early Friday morning, but there may be an opportunity of a few showers around, right? Yesterday I had opportunity. Today I'm going to increase that to a 40% probability for Friday. This will not be a washout. This will not be heavy rain, cloudy, again with a blustery northerly wind, and again a few scattered showers around. Again, Friday does look pretty raw. Keep that in mind for Friday night football. Again, no washouts, but again it could be at least a little wet and definitely chilly again for Friday night. So otherwise, as we go through this evening, none of that. In fact, it's going to be quite warm and quite humid with temperatures easing down through the 70s. Again, we'll call it mild, slowly becoming cool as we go through the evening. Here are your daytime highs, again, right up around 80 as we go through this afternoon. Again, more in the way of sun as we get into this afternoon. Overnight lows back down into generally the mid 60s. The clouds thicken back up overnight, and we will even be dealing with some fog again out the door tomorrow morning. Light patchy fog here in the Metroplex. Tomorrow, temperatures in the mid to upper 70s, a few 80s peppered in here or there as well. And again, more in the way of afternoon sun tomorrow as well. So 80 today, 77 tomorrow, but again, late Thursday into Friday, here comes that strong fall cold front by Friday with scattered chilly rain showers around, a daytime high of only 55 heading into the weekend. A lot of you folks out there may see your first freeze of the season early Sunday morning. Not so much the Metroplex, but surrounding communities, freezing temperatures may be quite likely. And then take a look at this upcoming Monday. Rain in progress, a cold rain as we go through the day. And again, high temperatures struggling only through the 40s. And again, more 50s on the way even the deeper we go through that 12-day.